Local couple giving birth to twins is saying a big thank you today to a team that has brought them this far in these very tough coronavirus times.
Yeah, I had a chance to meet up with them at Eden Park and share how this high-risk pregnancy has already taught them never to give up hope. They are a success story from a new maternal fetal medicine partnership with UC Health Children's Hospital and TriHealth's Good Samaritan Hospital, making miracles happen. Just a few weeks ago, Samantha Rayburn and her husband Austin never thought they'd be sharing this story with all of us.
She has a type of twins called monochorionic diamniotic twins, which means that each baby's in its own fluid sac, but they're sharing a placenta.
The danger, as they found out, was that twin-to-twin transfusion, as it's commonly called, has some scary consequences.
It's a staging system 1 to 5, and she had a stage 4, which is about the worst it gets, because stage 5 is when one or both babies have passed away.
Add that to some very scary pandemic times, and they admit
it's been kind of difficult, obviously.
So with a lot of prayers and support behind them, they made a decision that they would continue to take it one day at a time. And weeks later, what a difference that has made. Even though Austin could not be present at many of Sam's doctor's appointments due to COVID-19,
I would drive her up and then just sit in my car in the parking garage.
They made the decision to have a delicate laser procedure in hopes that baby Caden and baby Callum, as they are now named, would both survive.
Basically what we do is we put a camera into the uterus and we look at the connections between the twins, and we laser all of the connections on the surface of the placenta from one baby to the other to stop that transfusion process from one twin to the other.
Sure enough, it worked.
That did stop that process, and the twin-twin transfusion syndrome resolved.
Today we actually got cleared for high drops, which is built up fluid in the stomach, abdomen, pelvis, and heart areas.
Caden will still need heart surgery following his birth, but both Caden and Callum are now 29 weeks old and still growing strong.
Caden is 3.5 pounds and Callum is 3.
So I'm curious how you measure success when you have a delicate pregnancy such as this one.
Working in a field with babies with anomalies, I don't necessarily always define success as a good outcome with regard to survival. I like to make sure that people feel loved and cared for along the journey.
No doubt, the bundle of joy is in the journey, something we all need to remember in these COVID-19 times. And the twins family, Sam and Austin, they have a Facebook support group, and you can find it under the hashtag CadenStrong. They say already 250 families have reached out to them with similar pregnancy struggles they hope to overcome.